The T-55A, a very weird vehicle in World of Tanks Blitz. It's listed in the unidentified nation tech tree, the same areas where you'll find the Smasher, the Annihilator, vehicles like the Helsing. And you might be wondering, well, why is the T-55A there? Isn't it just a Russian medium? Well, yes, technically it is a Russian tank. It was designed in the USSR in the 1960s, but it was shipped out to East Germany. So it's weird because it's technically a German tank, but it's also a Russian tank. So I guess Wargaming couldn't come up with a decision, and they just made it an unidentified vehicle. I would have made it a Russian vehicle. It's basically Russian. It was designed by the USSR, but I guess that's their decision. Now, what is good about this tank? What is bad? Well, it's got a pretty solid gun. 2,739 DPM, 0.317 dispersion, and 3.3 seconds aiming time is quite solid. When you compare that to the T-54, it does have the same dispersion, but the 54 has worse aiming time. DPM, though, is basically the same. The killer of the 54 is that to get that DPM, you're losing, as you can see here, you do lose dispersion and as well DPM if you wanted to get that better pen. But the T-55A, it's got the best of both worlds. In fact, it's got very good standard pen at 230, and as well, it's got the heat pen. So it does have the best of both worlds on the gun. So what's the disadvantage of the 55A? Well, yeah, it's armor. The T-54, as we know, has incredible frontal armor. It's basically like a tier 8 heavy tank just at tier 9. It's got about 240 millimeters on the upper plate, which means that most tier 9s will struggle to pen you if you angle it correctly, especially because it's got that very troll upper plate as it is. If you angle it, you wiggle that thing, bang, 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 you will get some ricochets. Oh, there's a moth flying right in my face. But, yeah, it does do a pretty solid job. Now, the gun, as I said, is nice, but the issue is I don't find the armor makes up, or should I say the gun makes up for the armor, because the 54 has a very similar gun. And sure, you do lose about 20 or so millimeters of standard pen, but is it really that much of a drawback to gain so much more armor? And the gun depression is so much pain. If the 55A had one more degree of gun depression, I'd actually say it's a really good vehicle, but yeah, I was so frustrated I couldn't get that shot off. I was like, ah! I was streaming it as well to my friends, so yeah, it does have issues, but it's not a bad vehicle. Even though I do like the 54 more, and I do think it's a better all-round vehicle, I still have done pretty solid in this vehicle every time I've played it. First of all, the gun is pretty good, as we said. You know, it's able to rip into those enemy opponents. Because it has that Soviet-style gun, it's got a very quick reload of 6.8 seconds for dealing, 310 damage per shot. So you're going to see in just a moment here, I'm placing my tank on flat ground. I knew that gun depression was really messing me up before, so I'm like, alright, that's it. I'm going to start running this vehicle on a flat area. That way, I don't need to worry about gun depression. All I need to use is gun elevation. We're going to get a nice snap into the side of the Skoda, and with that, we're sitting at 630 damage. Now, this Maushin, sure, he did get a tap into us, but because he drove over that hill like a doofy, now he's going to lose double the hit points. We're going to tap him twice, and bang! There we go. Now we took almost 700 hit points off of him. That's the thing that's great about this vehicle, is any heavy tank that shoots you, you can basically outtrade 2 times to 1. Now, that Maushin, he's just kind of sitting there. There's not much I can do to the rest of the enemy. So, yeah, I'm just thinking, alright, what am I going to do? Well, that Maushin, he's starting to slowly back up. He must have something either damaged or just a really, really stock engine. No, it looks like he's just stock. And he tried to snap it, but, yeah, gun depression, it really sucks, doesn't it? Even when you got 8 degrees. And, well, bang! There you go. Now we've taken 1,200 hit points off that Maushin in just 4 simple shots. We're sitting at 1,860 damage, and yeah, that shot kind of got me a little annoyed. That would have killed him, and it just barely missed. But hey, we're doing good. We're at 1,860 damage, and, well, I'm just going to drive right over this hill. Now, I do get very unlucky. Not only does he high roll me, but as well, he lights me on fire, probably taking off over 600 hit points. Now, I see the Houri's trying to turn and shoot me, so I'm going to purposely make sure that the Houri can't. But, again, we took off about 700 hit points there from that 111. So, even though he did get that shot into me, there we go, another shot, but, he just snapped it into my side armor. So, he did take about 1,000 off me, but he took about 1,000 off him. So, either way, we're pretty much going off even on that player. And here we are. We got the Houri. We're going to get that final tap. Bam! There you go. 279. Bit of a low roll, but 3,572 damage later, we came out with a victory, and the 55A did a pretty solid job. As I did say, it's not a bad tank, but you can definitely see where it's not great. The armor, yeah, that 111 went right through my frontal upper plate. That would not have happened in the 54. So there are a lot of disadvantages, and we're going to show the 54 now. But you're going to see me basically lose my temper. Now, I didn't say anything in chat, because I don't know, I find it weird when I say something in chat. I have to be really, really angry to type in chat, usually something angry. But, oh boy, this game, I was close to just yelling at the 54. You're going to see just exactly the issue with the not-so-great dispersion of .317. Now, it's not terrible. .317 is about the same as a vehicle like a E5 or, you know, a T95 E6. Well, I guess that one's at .326. But still, it's not bad dispersion. It's just, I don't know why. The Soviet-style guns suck when they try to hit their shots. So we missed that shell. Unfortunately, that T49 went in front of me before, and you can see I was kind of mad there. And yeah, because of that, we couldn't get that shell into the K91. But hey, we're going to aim it on the Lerva, and boom, perfect shot right into the side of his vehicle. With that, we're already sitting at 300 damage. The thing that's nice about these vehicles is you don't really realize how much damage you have until you have actually racked up quite a bit. Now this is where we have the T54, and already we have our first miss. Now we're going to see just exactly how many misses we do get this game. Now we do have the T28 prototype, nice easy tap right in the side of him, and bam, T49 gets a nice tap as well. Here's the T2064, and there's our second miss. That's 2, oh boy. Now we're going to aim in on maybe the rear of him, or we're going to get the shell out. Oh, baby, that's 3 misses. Yeah. Oh, baby. Are we going to get the third? Oh. Yeah, we got it. We got the 4th shell, not the 3rd. All right, so we're sitting at 1 and 4 right now. About a 20% hit rate. Are we going to hit this one? Oh, we did. We got that one in. All right, so now we're 2 and 4. Almost doing okay here. But are we going to hit that one? Ah, baby. Yeah, there you go. 2 and 5. This is so sad. Okay, so he's at 870 hit points. We're going to take a shot here, and boom! Doesn't pen again. Like, you can see where the issue with this gun does occur. We're going to take a blind shot here. Is it going to hit? He was tracked before. Doesn't look like he was repairing it. Well, I got a spoiler for you. It does not hit. It does not hit in the slightest. But hey, we do manage to hit that one there. So, yeah, it was like 8 misses or something ridiculous. It's sad. It really is sad. But I don't really know if that's the T-54's fault or just unluckiness coming from me. But I can say that is something that you should expect from your Russian vehicles. Now, not much really happened after this point. I'm going to skip ahead a teeny bit. I tried to see where the 49 was, but as you can see, he was just a bit above my reticle, so I couldn't get that snap in quick enough. But hey, we're going to see if we can finish off this T49. I wanted to spot him. That way I knew exactly where he was going. And now that the 49 is outsussed, we've gotten 1 shell into him, a massive low roll at that. And because of that low roll, now I have to shoot high explosive. Yeah, my luck this game was really doo-doo. But we got the HE out, we finished him off, and we're sitting just now over 2,100 damage. Now, we did block over 1,000. We got 2 bounces from the Super Pershing and as well a bounce from the Waffle. And that shows that, yeah, this tank does have good armor. You can get bounces. I'm going to be honest, those bounces we have on my upper plate, that would not have happened in the T55A. I would have died. So that is issues with this tank is the armor, or not issues with this tank, but issues with the 55A. Armor is irrelevant, and you can see here I'm purposely making sure that my turret would not be penned by the Waffle, or no part of my hull was exposed, but I was like, well, where the heck is this Waffle? There's the Super Pershing finally getting that vengeance into his tank, and now we're at 2,400 damage. I'm again being worried. I don't know where that Waffle is. It's 2 shots from him to kill me, and he's full health, but he did get spotted, and with that, I'm like, yee, going right for your booty, swiggity swooty. So hopefully we should be able to finish him off. I'm not sure. Make your bets. With the luck that was going on this game, I really thought it was going to be Amarak. There went my teammate in the RHM. Don't know what the RHM thought was going to happen climbing that hill, but yeah, genius. It's something big. So there you go. First shot into the Waffle. Nice tap there. We need 2 more shells to finish him off. Here we go. Now at this point, even if the Waffle does pen me, he's going to die. So we put on our adrenaline here. And well, yeah, goodbye. Thank you very much. 3,434 damage. So I wanted to pick 2 very similar damage games to showcase the similarities as well in similar tiers. So you could see that the 54 got more bounces, and overall it plays very similarly. It's against tier 10s, the AP struggles a bit, but you just load heat. The T54, in my opinion, is a better tank, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.